What's up, the squad? Back with another video. You already see what's going down. Had this video sent to me, and I appreciate y'all for sending it. Big shout out to Kevin Hayes. Kevin Hayes, he's definitely on it every time, sending videos, emails. Definitely appreciate you, Kevin. Definitely gotta check this video out though. Wanted to check it out, see what Kid Rock. And then one thing about it, Kid Rock. I've the first time I came across Kid Rock, I'm pretty sure it was if I'm not mistaken, I used to watch Run's House. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I used to watch Run's House, and I would see Kid Rock. And then I got into, y'all see all the records. I started off doing music reactions, and I react to a lot of Kid Rock. A lot of videos have, been deleted. I don't know why, been deleted, but was reacting to Kid Rock. Y'all look up LifeWithRecklezz Kid Rock, y'all see it. It's probably only like a video or two up, hopefully. But a lot of them was getting deleted. But make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Other videos you want me to check out, make sure y'all hit my email, lifewithrecklezz@yahoo.com, or email or DM me on Instagram, lifewithrecklezz. I do got another email, but just use the lifewithrecklezz@yahoo.com. Let's get in the video, y'all.
Trump. You've seen Trump a lot recently. How's he doing?
Toughest son of a bitch on the earth. I tell you, he's doing great. It's incredible. We just
I
got to
had
spend some time with him.
Yeah.
Which you seem to be having more fun than anybody in that.
I was having.
You watch that video back, and we're walking to the ring, and everyone's looking all tough, and you're like, you're like, this is the greatest day of my life.
I loved it.
That was so much fun.
It was amazing.
I love spending time with him, getting to know him. Since he became president, the first few months, having dinner at the White House with him, and from there on, we've just really hit it off. And I can relate to him in a lot of ways as somebody who might speak out of turn a little bit, say what's on his mind. But I think if you look at his track record and who he is as a whole, there's a lot more good there than anything. I think people, I could go both ways. I always say with me, you can go on the internet and you can make me out to be some crazy wild party animal who just has his middle fingers in the air and doesn't care, or you can be someone who's a single father, who loves his family, loves his country, does a lot of philanthropy. It's all there for the taking. And I try to see the good in people. I haven't always executed that correctly or on spot, but whatever it is, when I give it, it's 100% real.
Well, so without betraying the details of your conversations, you've been with Trump a bunch of times since he got indicted, and the world has kind of crashed in around him. How does he seem?
Can't tell.
Really?
Oh, I mean, when we're golfing or we're hanging out in different scenarios here and there, it's his spirits are always up, and he's always talking about this country. He's always talking about this country and how he wants to win. He likes to win in anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything. When we're golfing, I won $100 from him at the UFC.
But then you think about it, and the main thing that came out of his mouth, out of Kid Rock's mouth, was all he talks about is this country, rather than talking about other countries or something else that's going on that's outside of this country. Always talking about this country, and that's what's important.
I don't think he was too happy about it. But
what'd you bet on?
We were betting on fights. We're just picking guys, to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
And man, somebody that's in that office, in any office, that wants to win for this country, I'm in. I've never seen anybody who wants to win for this country like that guy. And I don't think we'll ever see anything like it in our lifetime. To me, he's the greatest president we've had.
And he's unaffected, in your experience, by everything that's happening.
Oh, is he pissed off? Sure.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem broken at all.
I don't want to speak out of school, but yeah, who's not going to hem and haw a little bit about the people that are doing this to him? These people in New York. It's a freaking joke.
Yeah.
I mean, one Google search on Zillow, property in Palm Beach. There's a couple acres that comes up on the water. It's $200 million.
Yeah.
And they're like, Mar-a-Lago's only worth $17 million. It's like, well, you are a stupid son of a bitch if you say that.
Yeah.
He takes loans from the bank, whatever. He pays them all back. Everybody makes money. There's no crime here.
Yeah.
I just, they're just, it's completely, anybody who can't see they're fucking with it, it's just blinded.
Yeah.
I know the guy speaks out of turn a little bit, says some things. I can relate.
Yes.
I do it myself, quite often, because I just say what's on my mind, and I can get that, but I don't know how you look at his track record and what he did and how he had this country fired on all cylinders when he was in office. Everybody working, military is the strongest. He's leading with, strength and borders, under control, just energy independent. You could go on and on. I don't get it, I understand because it seems like it's a lot of women, like in my life and stuff. They're like, well, I don't like the way he talks. It's like, come on. You're not putting them in the office to hear them talk nice. How many years have we had of that? People that, it seems like everybody, because everything is very polarized. I
Right.
get it. And speaking of Bud Light, it's like, I wish those guys could take this opportunity. Maybe they could start a little civil discourse with the negative that's happened to them. Maybe they could figure out a way with that beer to kind of maybe bring people together a little bit. I don't know. I don't think they're going to hire me as the head of their marketing anytime
They probably
soon.
should.
Yeah, well,
Have they approached
I like
you?
my day job.
By the way, did they ever call you after you opened up on them with a machine gun?
No, there's been some distributors
Yeah.
who claim they know the people at top and this, that, and the other. And I said, man, I'll sit down with anybody, anytime. And, we actually got to talk to the CEO, me and Trump, the other
Yeah.
night at the UFC fight.
That was
He was
there.
standing
Yeah, I
behind me. I
heard about that,
recognized,
yeah.
yeah, you were there. And I was like, it was kind of funny because I'm sitting there with Trump and I'm like, hey, that dude behind us is the CEO of Anheuser-Busch. He's like, I'm going to go give him some shit. I'm like, ew. Trump's like, let's go. And actually, it was a really poignant conversation. That dude, his name's Brendan. He's in the CIA. He was a Marine.
Yeah.
He says when he got the videos of me shooting up the cans, he was hunting in Texas. I'm like, you sound like somebody I'd be friends with. Like, how'd you guys get this so wrong? And, I hate speaking out of turn when I have conversations with people, but I don't think would mind this. I was like, when you did that morning show, were you coached? And he's like, I was. I was like, fire that fucking person.
Yeah.
I was like, it's terrible. I was like, they asked you at one point, like, if you had the chance to send that can again, would you send it? And you go off in this week, I'm supporting the ABCDLGBQ for 25 years. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, you don't have to throw anybody to the bus. All you have to do is say, while we want everyone to enjoy our beer, we know who our consumer is, and we got that one wrong. We're going to double down. We hear you. Our bad. Just say that. Everyone would have been like, okay, you still got to eat a little crow. It's like if you ever had infidelity in your life. It's like,
I know I ain't saying nothing, y'all. I don't like messing up, a good conversation. I like that. And I just messed it up. I'm sorry, but I like the way he speaks. Speak the truth, he just real. K-Rock is definitely real, especially Tucker Carlson. I think that Tucker Carlson would be a great vice president for Trump. I just love the conversations. It's dope
you can't
conversations.
go to the person and just kind of sweep it under the rug and, buy him a new ring or a car and think it's going to go, well,
No,
maybe a car. A car might work out.
The Guiltmobile.
You can't
I've
just
seen
sweep it under
yeah.
the rug, throw money at it, think it's going to go away. At some point, you got to be like, look, I screwed up. I got that one wrong. And then you probably still got to eat some crow for a while, which I think they have. Like I said, it's like, I don't want to be the face of crushing working class people's jobs, not only their jobs, but their livelihoods.
Oh, I agree.
Think about people's livelihoods that work for that company that are just like, Jesus, what happened?
I know.
It didn't have any fight in it. You hate to see people losing their jobs at any level
2 bottling plants closed. That's shocking.
because they screwed up. They made a mistake. All right. I'm over it. I'm like I said, I'm not the type of person to kick a man when he's down.
I agree completely.
Yeah, facts. That's dope, though. That's definitely dope. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Definitely was an amazing conversation to have. Honestly, just the way that he speaks, him saying that, I feel like the main thing about this whole video is the fact that he said when they out, golfing, when he's talking to Trump, all he talks about, is this country. And I feel like that's the main thing. It's not talking about, what's going on outside the country, what's going on with this outside. It's all what's going on within this country. And I feel like a lot of people need to understand, that, and especially it's so many people were talking about, the whole, the movie thing, the Netflix movie. I haven't seen the Netflix movie. I'm sure many of y'all have. But talking about that whole situation, but you got to look at the fact, yes, the administration that we have right now, I wouldn't put it past it. I mean, that's why it's important that people actually look and pay attention for this upcoming election. And there's so many people that put their feelings and so in denial, so negative about, Trump that it gets annoying. It's so many lies, I think that's the delivery person, if y'all hear anything. But it's so many things, that comes across, my channel, my DMs, my emails of people or on the internet, that's disrespectful or saying this about Trump or saying this, that he's the R word. Now I gotta watch my words because but saying that he's these different things, but can't pull up a video, can't pull up an article, can't pull up none of these things. I'm talking about a real article. Can't pull up none of these things of how he is as a person, but he's one person that puts this country first. And soon as something happened, they're gonna be looking like, dang, like how did this happen? How did this happen? What did this? Oh well, yeah, y'all didn't want Trump in office. Y'all didn't want Trump to, and then I look at it, and it just gets it gets annoying. My first thought, coming across Trump, I always had in my mind, my dad, he's a Democrat, and he would always tell me like, or just say little stuff like Trump is this and Trump is that, and this, and I would always hear it. But then as soon as I got into these type videos and learning about the history of Democratic Party, Republican Party, I started seeing the truth about a lot of stuff, and then it pulled me in to see what's real, to see what's the truth about things, and that's the most important thing. But make sure y'all hit that like with the subscribe. I definitely appreciate y'all. This is amazing talk. Definitely love Kid Rock as well as Tucker Carlson. You already know what's going down. Catch y'all next one.